Let me upload this shit. As King Targaryen's matches that Chinese billionaire's son. And the Chinese billionaire matches J.J. Abrams and Prince Charles. Oh my God. My leg went to sleep. I can't feel my left leg. It is, like I said, I mean, I'm not in Asia, because if I was, I would see these people every day. You know, I would see people that match people in Hollywood and China. You know, if I was there. If I was there, I'll give me a 4K. I'll give me a 4K phone, walk around China, just like I am here. And, you know, I can guarantee you that I would find dozens of people that match people in Hollywood. You know, with a nice 4K camera, that would probably work wonders in Shanghai. Chorizo, guys. Today's chorizo. Chorizo. Spanish. Like I said, more or less, diversity in the West is a one-way road, in my opinion, to the scenario where the most numerous group prevails and reserves the right to be racist. Understand? That's what it was, that's what it is, that's what you see in the situation with the bag. You see that diversity is a one-way street in which the most numerous group, yeah, reserves the right to be racist. And the most numerous group prevails. That's what diversity is in the West. You don't need it. You don't even know why the fuck you have it in the first place. Because it wasn't always like this. Right now, you can't tell me why the fuck you need it in the first place. Because it wasn't like this. But what diversity is a one-way street where the most numerous group prevails and reserves the right to be racist. That's what diversity is in the West. Yeah? That's why they don't have diversity in China, or India, or Africa, or even South America to some extent. They don't need it. Yeah? They pretty much never really had it, with the exception of South America, you know, having some European influence here and there. They don't need diversity, and they never had it. This place didn't always have diversity, but it is a one-way street where one group becomes more numerous and reserves the fucking right to be racist. That's what this bag situation is. charger is a piece of shit that I got with the A52. I don't even know why they include this in the box. 15 watts, 10 watts. What do you want me to charge with this? A 10 milliamp power bank? Fuck. Yeah, this is 15 watt charger that I got with the A52. It's for America. No, not America. It's for the European side. So it's for the European Union. It's a piece of shit. 15 watts? Oh my gosh. What the fuck do you guys want me to charge with 15 watts? My dick? It's only 15 watts. Oh, fucking 15 watts, guys. Yeah, handle it. Check it out, guys. Yeah, handle came out just now.
Ja, jetzt sind wir noch.
Down a little bit further. But, oh, there he is. So he's got something on there. Yeah. Is that the guy that done that with me? Why did he do that for you?
Yeah, so they released 3 episodes for Andor. Let's see what these fucking hippie fucking rebels are doing now to the Empire. Yeah, so Andor, guys, 5 out of 5. Really, really. With the exception of the tribe stuff, which is, could have come up with something else. Because I'm kind of a racist, and I definitely don't need any tribes people indigenous Aborigines in Star Wars, because, well, there wouldn't be any in the first place. But besides that aspect being the only negative, I give it a complete 5 out of 5. Believe it or not, I give it a complete 5 out of 5. Incredible production value down. You know, they did when it comes to value for money, I think they did a very good job. I don't know how much it cost to make, but I like it. Excellent day. See, it's not so hard to make something decent instead of the Rings of Power, which is kind of horrible, but kind of good at the same time. They know, I mean, like I said, a lot of these shows are bad on purpose because the actors are tied to this framing program. So are the producers and the directors. You know, the Rings of Power is not bad because they don't know how to make TV shows. They know how to make good TV shows. You know, they've been doing it for a while. It's just bad because the actors and the producers and the directors are tied to the framing program, and I'm in the middle of it. So the show has, you know, some shows have to be bad, like Rings of Power. You know, it's bad on purpose. My head hurts in there. Yeah, Andor is a good welcome surprise. You know. It's supposed to be a prequel to something. I know it's a prequel. Prequel to something, so it's very good. 5 out of 5. Hopefully the friends are coming today and they're doing something good.
Guys, can anybody help me with that post ball?
So it's pretty warm out here, very surprising. Although it doesn't look like it should be warm. can always tell by the cloud cover. It's like fucking snow. It's still warm. So you see James Gunn also matches the King Viserys from the House of the Dragon. So it's Yeah, I gotta watch the inside of the shoes again. Yeah, this long it didn't do anything for my hunger. It was poison as well. Shorties. Yeah, there's something in the shoes. I need to wash them out. Let's get a bottle and get some hot water from Cherry Cross. Use the water from the bottle to clean them out. Cross. Wash them out. Got a little bit left.
The next train to Platform 2 will leave at 16:32 Southeastern service to Gravesend via Centre. For the North East, 133 D, Hospital, Europe,
There's definitely something in there. So it's slowing down my walking. Some fresh shit from last night. Fucking AC on the back of the bus flew right in my face. Friends of Essex are coming for sure today. They got that good cottage pie straight from Tyler Perry's house.
Yeah.
The Holy See. The Holy See.
soy un segundo de
Now we can begin 7 days of feasting.
So, yeah, no, 10. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ooh, I'm on the way. La, 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 la. Quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ooh, hey, in the jungle. Wait.
Yeah, what, mate? I'm not jumping the queue in case they tell me off. Simple. Clearly, yeah? Because if I go down there, it's like fucking Queen Anne, fucking Holly and Philip, innit? Yeah, my friend said to me, be a fork, I'm having no leg. Fuck you, mate, innit? I'm not jumping, mate, because of...
I've already been up. I went a bit here to group.
I got here like 10 minutes ago. He said to me, be at half 4, so...
Yeah, I'm only here.
Personally, I think it's because I've been there for so long and actually, oh, is this Greg's or because don't say Greg's.
No, don't take Greg's. I've got a box full of it.
You invite me to Greg's and that's the only handout that you see me go to.
I'm just talking. I'm not going to you read yours all day. I've got 2 glasses of water all day.
I don't like it. I didn't know they just actually take it onto like market and then come on the screen like 8, 9 times, bing, 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 bing. That was 20 people with them, but there's people talking to me like how many people actually come in here?
Ya, pues ya, ya. Ya, pues ya. Ya, pues ya, pues ¿dónde se llama? ¿Dónde se llama? Ah, la rueda, ¿cuál es? Io fate il turco. Allora, perché l'hanno marcato la fai? Io pure poi voglio la SRT. A di poi ti ha dato bene sì, un figlio in carico da. Ah, ma non tipo via, Ah, wait, wait. Aku mau mutlak tak putri.
Politics basically the most.
I find it really amazing.
Ya, di betul ke lari lapor ke lapor ke tanggal ini. Ah, ini pakai.
has written a letter to control saying, you can keep, say, he's in the physical, how he's
Rafael, dico, io mi chiamo Carlos.
stole his happiness.
Io ne ho quindi è questo guarda. Oggi fai già.
So we can have unlimited.
Allora, uso lo faccio. Io sto caricando, non lo si porta questo.
So this is quite quiet. So you guys giving out with like, oh, not just, I see it, I mean, covers were right, but then it was what you should do. And Phoenix fucking 8 times, so but I don't want to go near her like that. You understand? So I don't want to link her up with the negative mood and I'm not in the right mood and we end up like two dogs in the Yeah, I watched I've been into Sonic 2. That's me up to the Emerald is best after the Emerald. What do you say? S-A-M-S? Nah. After the Emerald is mounted, the meat has gone from 9 out of 10 straight down to 2. So you do restaurant well, and then what everyone's doing. Being honest, right, it was literally like 15 minutes before. So when he called me, I took the phone and I said, yeah, and then I looked up and I was doing over, because I was like, ah, there's never been straight. I think the person that answered he's the only random person. And when I look up his name, I'm still not facing him. So he was just like, you know, I didn't what for level up. Well, you said anyone been here recently? I said, oh please, this morning was trying to do time. And they go, they said together. No, you didn't get it for a long time, so you think I'm pretty You've been taken masturbating and watching someone all your life. What did you just say? Good morning, good evening, good night. Please, I would. I completely understand them. It's the same. Well, I'll wait for you guys to done it. Because you have to do it. It's like this one Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'll be down there when I'm somewhere. No, I said to you, he said 4:30, so I said 4:45, and then why not? Down here, ain't dropping the fucking queue. Okay, don't talk, shut up and get stared at. I remember that every fucking time nigga was over.
Come on, you come look here, I'll give you that. You see the book is. Why they want to come up between them? I'll give you a decent watch. So I'll wait for you. I've got nothing to find to put it down. Check it out. Hello, mate. No, not bad. Yeah. Hi, Wayne. How you doing? You alright? You want a coffee? You alright? You want a coffee? Tea? Tea?
No, 50 miles an hour. It's about 50 miles.
Yeah. I'm behind you. Yeah, I can have a bit closer. It's alright, is it? If I get older, you get more difficult. It's feeling like fucking fighting. No. Alright, but you get younger, you get older, you kind of play up things. Of course, man. Right. It's true. Yeah. You're behind me, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
No rush. Nice and easy. When they start, boom, 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 they're quick. But before they start, that's where the problem lies. Patience.
Oh no, yeah, I think that. Yeah,
God at them. God look after them. So that's why you gave it to them, because God passed through you to feed them. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, man, God passed through you to do that. Yeah, man, we need to do that, believe me. True, man, if you can, that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. That's what is missing, that's why they walk. And they walk. As simple as that. You see? You can get big people. Sometimes it's quite funky. Sometimes they are beautiful today. They don't want it. Yeah. Maybe sometimes I just wait myself and I got what I want. Yeah, true. But if you rush, they know that you want this and they're going to take it. Oh, true, yeah. So sometimes you see something, you say, oh, sorry, I'm not. Come on, Turkey.
I'm not that way. There's ways and means of getting things. There's ways and means. So, if this one way, there's another way. Of course, then. There's definitely another go and get something.
Anyway, where's my county?
Yeah.
Coffee, 2 sugars. Thank you, So you want the bag out?
Non, mais on peut. Oui, oui.
White coffee, 3 sugars.
When I've got it, I never seen it. You always ask me when I don't. That's typical. Look, no worry. One day when I got it, I call you and you share it. Yes,
I was watching you, but started watching us, started watching us from a distance, from a distance. From a distance, started watching over the land. How can we sing a song in a green of my love and reputation of the world be accepted in thy world be tonight. Babylon, ba-la-la, ba-la-ba-la-la. Zion. Oh! Thank you very much. Woo! By the river. Oh yeah, brown girl in the wind, la 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 la. There's a brown girl in the wind, la 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 la. Brown girl in the wind, la 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 la. She looks like a sugar in a plum, plum plum. Show me emotion. Come on, show me emotion. Yes, 3 girls and a guy. Yeah, 3 girls and a guy. Only that guy was. He had a good move. He's dancing. He must have been in something. He must have been on something. Round in the ring. La la la. La la la. Round in the ring. La la la. He looks like a sugar in a plum. Show me emotion. Show me emotion.
But you'll be finished.
Yeah.
We will be gone by.
Do you want the... Here you go.
White tea, 3 sugars. You can leave the tea bag in there. Yeah, you can leave it in there. Very nice, thanks.
Old Street Fire Station.
Where's the wait for you? I've already given it to Brian. I've been at the top of the queue, I'll give it to Brian, I've already got the food. Yeah, I'll wait for you up here. Friday, bring that, I won't give you another clutch. I can give you 1 or 2, how many do you need? I'll bring you a good one.
Hiya, how are you?
Hello, good, how are you?
Just maybe.
Medium good, I guess. Yeah, more on the worst side. Medium.
How are you doing? Good to see you. You alright?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good,
Good, how are you?
We've got lambs or chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
What recipe?
Huh?
What recipe would you like?
Can I get popcorn? Yeah.
Plums, bananas, tunas, apples.
Banana. Sausage. Anything filled with cream or something? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, great. White coffee, 3 sugars. White coffee. Well, white tea, 3 sugars.
I'm sorry, you said white tea. Yeah, just double checking.
Thanks. Can I get white tea with 3 sugars?
Would you like the bag in?
Yeah, leave it there. Thanks.
No worries.
Well, you can do that, but when you think it's what you come, but not like. No, don't shake that.
Not really, cousin. So let's see you, I've lived here for about 6 years now. Yeah. Up in Hackney, I live in Hackney. In Scotland. Whereabouts? Go on, look, yeah. Hi, how are you? You're hanging in there. Have you got any plans this week? Hanging in. Yeah. Oh, to work. Amazing. Oh, how are you back in the queue again?
Second place.
Red chicken or French fries?
Chicken. Pass out. Yeah, I'll pass. Very good. Let's see.
Okay, well, some prices are okay, the risky
Black tea, 2 sugars. I'm surprised. Very surprised to see to get seconds this time. Haven't been able to do so in the last 2 months.
Yeah, so
The next train to depart platform 3 will be the 1824 Southeastern service to Dartford via Bexley, following Waterloo, Unsbridge, Lewisham, Blackheath, Tidbrook, Elton, Walkenwood, Welling, Bexley, Barnhurst and Dartford. This train has 12 coaches. Platform 3 on the 1824 Southeastern service to Dartford via Bexley.
Now we're looking at why it doesn't charge, and it seems like maybe there's another app that actually turns off fast charging. So there's got to be, I don't know, maybe the launcher, maybe because it happens right after you get past the lock screen. Maybe it's the launcher, maybe it's that fucking Excel page, which is the news page, which is attached to the launcher, and it might have permissions from Device Care where you can turn off fast charging. So it seems to be another app that may or may not have permissions from Device Care to actually turn off fast charging. Understand? So now what I can do is copy the permissions from Device Care and deny the permissions from Device Care to all the other apps. Yeah, because Device Care is what controls fast charging. So if you take the permissions from the Device Care and deny them to all the other apps, it might stop it from slowing down. I don't know. I gotta find out. I gotta do that. Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this to find out exactly what it is. I can only guess. You know, and there's a lot of permission filters, whatever those are. I don't even know where those filters are. Let's see, let's start delivering some good pasta. Italian pasta. Fish?
And the drain is
No, it's Croatian. Ridiculous. We're not even getting the pasta. I knew they were going to come late, that's why I stayed in there. They're going to run out for sure. Some kind of burger and Coke. Very good, nice. So they're going to run out.
Yeah, it didn't really run. It's just a safety.
Only this one, only. I don't know, the right space, right here.
I did like to select here. I agree. Get around anyway.
By the way,
Thank you.
No worries. Okay.
Chickpeas and rice, one water. Let me at least get some tea to put in the water. Okay, yeah, very nice. Alright, it's gonna calm down burping. Oh yeah, definitely, very nice. Thanks.
Yeah, see you later.
Excellent, excellent.
One kick, nice kick.
I got some. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
Cheers, sir. Something hot there. So you want a thing with 2 sugar? What's up? Don't you want a piece of cake?
Excellent.
Is that the one?
Yes, please. Thanks.
You want two?
No, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much. use all the fucking sugar. Yeah, I did. Yes. This one is good for, this one is good for my stomach. Bringing some cake because It's going to calm down the burping and the diarrhea. So, like I said, cake works for whatever reason. Baked cake, really does the trick. I don't know why. It works. So, I'm going to calm my stomach down.
Oh, no, my phone.
Fucking M&M's everywhere. Somebody broke some M&M's over here. These chairs are everywhere. Somebody got some chairs from somewhere. Go to sleep now. So what I noticed is that photo retouching, the photo editor on this one, you cannot clear data unless you install an update. And there's no update for it because, you know, it's the latest patch. So tried formatting directories, tried clearing app data, freezing it, uninstalling it, reinstalling it. Nothing works to clear the data from photo retouching, which is very strange. So I gotta look into that now. Somebody 30 megabytes. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to sleep, make some more gifts. I said I'm going to look at these device care permissions because device care is always active. You know, it always says device care, even if you want to install and disable it. You know, it always says the batteries are running low and it's coming from device care when it's really system UI. So I got to look at the device care permissions and then deny those permissions to everything else. You have the launcher, system UI, the 0-page Axel something, and see if it fixes the charging problem, because it seems like what's happening is that there's an app that accesses the fast charging option in device care and turns it off. Okay? So that seems to be what's happening. So it's got to be using the permissions from device care to do this, right? But I don't know which app it is, which package is doing it. Is it system UI? It seems like it would be. It seems like it would be system UI. It might be the launcher, or it might be that 0 Axel page. I don't know. So, you know, probably the best thing to do is to get the permissions from device care and deny those permissions to every other app. Yeah, maybe try that and see if it fixes it. Because I don't know what else to do. I mean, this is very strange. Like I said, there's no documentation about this. I tried all the USB options. I tried looking at the power options. I tried looking at all the options that I can look at. It just seems like there's an app, some package, something, that accesses the fast charging option and turns it off. Yeah? I don't know what it is. Is it system UI? Is it the launcher? Is it something else that's tied to the launcher, like the fucking news page? I don't know which app it is. But it seems to be that is what is happening. There's an app that accesses this, that will access the setting of fast charging and turns it off. Is it the push service? I don't know. Is it device care itself? I don't know. Is it what's doing this? Something is doing it. Something is accessing the fast charging option and turns it off. That's what it is. It's always going to 1800, which is slow charging, right? It's always going down to 1600 or 1800, which is normal charging, not fast charging. So maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. I gotta look at it, see and find out what's causing this issue. Device care is pretty useless. It doesn't even clear app cache like it should. Some versions of it did in the past, but they took out the option. It does not clear app cache like it should. It just clears up memory, which I can do with any other app. But so I got to look at that. Maybe that's the solution to the problem. Take the permissions from device care and deny them to every other app, and try it and see what happens. Is that going to fix it? I don't know. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. 84%. 1 hour and 11 minutes. Lukewarm. Not hot at all. Feels normal. It's not heating up. It's not heating up, which is very good. fine now. It works fine. Let's get some cardboard. I gotta replace the box in the rear. That's what I gotta do. Now let's get one of these healthy boxes. They don't need that many anyway for recycling because it's okay. You know, London is full of it. You don't need this much cardboard for recycling. It's okay. Yeah, this is more minty fresh. There's more minty fresh. Now 1800 I think is 15 watts. Yeah, it's 15 watts, and the 18 is 24. Yeah, 1800 milliamps is 15 watts, and 18 watts is 24. 2400 milliamps. So when it goes down to 1800 milliamps, it's 15 watts, which is normal for 20 years ago. That's 15 watts is pretty normal for 20 years ago when Android came out. Yeah. So it's a pretty annoying problem to have, because you got to deal with it every day. Take out the laptop. You got to clear app data, delete directories. It's a pain in the ass. So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it more. Got a bunch of trash in the back anyway that I need to throw out because I don't need to keep it in there anymore. I'm gonna throw out all that shit in there. Yeah, this rear section is old. Haven't replace that in some time. Yeah, this rear section here, oh yeah, it's fucking loose. Yeah, it's a little bit loose. Just take it off, replace it. Yeah, it definitely smells like mold. So we're going to replace the rear. Oh, it's broken as well. Yeah, they broke the side of it here, so it needs patching. Here's a good patch. They brought me a nice Infinity G37 or Q60. Excelente. Excellent, guys. Excelente, excelente. This thing is splitting in multiple places, isn't it? Excelente. Excelente. Excelente, excelente. Excellent. Clean it up a little bit. Chevron Q50, guys. Running a nice one. I'll throw away all this shit in here. There's all kinds of shit in here. Bags and shit that I carried over here. Socks, iPhone box, all kinds of shit.
I did a little bit of extreme.
Yeah, the shoes are burning a little bit. It's not too bad. Trying to see why device cannot clear app cache, even though the action is there. And it says something about SM action. There's a bunch of actions if you debug device gear that works with SCPM policy, another package, another app. I'm not sure. It says SM. I'm not entirely sure what SM is supposed to mean, what package that is. But there's actions in there to remove app cache and delete app cache, or clear app cache. Remove and clear, or delete and clear. However, it doesn't work. It's just like with the storage manager, which is an app. You cannot clear app cache, but it will give you the option to delete files. You know, so there's something's wrong. Now there's an ADB command, which is supposed to give you more space by deleting cache, and you have to specify how much space you want to free in megabytes or gigabytes or kilobytes, which you know, kind of, I don't know if
Checked in the last couple of days.
I don't know if it works as intended, but there is an option, ADB command, to free up space by specifying I just found it because I've been looking for something like that for months, because it's coming from the cache. You can always see it in the kernel, 133 megabytes of cache, or 135, and it's always 135. Like it's not, you know, like that's not suspicious at all. So this command that I just found today, after looking for a couple of months, specifies the amount of space that you want to free by taking the space from the cache, you know, clearing up cache to get more space. And you simply have to specify how much space you want to free. But why not free just all of it? You know, why do I need to specify how much space I want to free if I want to free all the space available that I can get? Yeah, so I'm still looking at this action that I found in device gear to get it to work. Is it supposed to work with storage manager? How is the action supposed to be written? I'm not entirely sure. I can't find anything online. Maybe it's written incorrectly, you know, even though it's not, because clear app cache is supposed to work with a package. So it's very simple. The action is clear app cache, Android action intent, or Android action, or something like that, clear app cache, and then you specify a package that can do it. Device gear, my files, Alpha Inventor, this SM app, I don't even know what that is. Is it SCMP? I don't know. But it's supposed to be device gear now. It's not doing it anymore, even though it used to. You see, it used to do that. It's something that device gear used to do. Now, well, now, you know, now that it's fake, it's not going to do it anymore. So it's been an issue for for a while, but like I said, I found this command. I'm not entirely sure if it works. It says it does. You specify the amount of cache you want to erase to get more space. Why not erase all of it? Why not erase all the cache to get all the space? Yeah, so the amount specified is 9 fucking terabytes, you know. Why do I need to specify a size, right? When I can just specify, if I can specify any size, why not specify a terabyte? So, like I said, it's, I'll figure this out in a minute, why this action from device care doesn't work to clear app cache. I'll look at it some more. Because it's supposed to work, you know, device care used to clear app cache in the past. Now, funny thing about Android 12, when I initially installed it, I did see that. Clear app cache. It was in the storage option in device care. And it was on the screen for about a second and then it disappeared. You know, it flashed on screen when I first used device care, when I first installed Android 12. You know, it flashed on screen, clear app cache in storage or something. It was a different device care. And then it changed right away. As soon as I got to it, as soon as I went to device care after initially installing Android 12, it disappeared. Yeah, so it's device care. There's something in device care. Is this SM policy, SCMP client? I'm not sure where that's coming from. Is it supposed to be the Galaxy Store, Samsung apps? Is it the Samsung apps? I'm not sure what it is, you know. Anyway, I'm going to look at it again now. And dig in there some more to see what I find. Because, like I said, you know, device care is supposed to get rid of app cache. It's not doing it, guys. I left the head in there. So I'll take a look at it. See if device care, find out what this SM app is that works with device care, and see if it will clear app cache. It's got two actions. I found two of them. One of them is very common, clear app cache. Alpha Inventor has it. And there's another one called remove app cache. Yeah, because you can also remove app cache. So what's the difference between clear app cache and remove app cache? What's that supposed to mean? Why is there two different actions for the same thing? That mean, you know, those actions mean, you know, they mean the same fucking thing. So I found it in the device care. There's two of them now. Clear app cache and remove or delete app cache. What the fuck is the meaning of that? That's worth looking into to find out what that does. Yeah, because it's supposed to work with device care, and it doesn't. That stuff. Very nice. They're doing interviews. They're doing interviews. I got a headache and I'm partially blind, but it's okay, it's going to recover. So go down here and charge, dig into this clear app cache, which doesn't work with anything on the phone. Like I said, Alpha Inventor, File Manager Plus or something, has it. I haven't seen clear app cache, which is a system, it's an Android action and menu. But what Android says is they need an app that does it. You know, Android cannot do it on its own. But My Files doesn't do it, which is a Samsung app. Comes with the phone, it's a system app. Device care doesn't do it. It should. Action is in there, even though it's written differently. And the Document UI, which is a Google app, doesn't do it. I already tried it. Document UI is the Google File Manager. Also doesn't do it. What else I tried? Third-party app, ES Explorer, does not clear app cache. Now, Alpha Inventor, this File Manager Plus, whatever, brings up the menu to clear app cache, but it doesn't say anything of what it actually clears. Just, you know, it's a system menu. And what the Android documentation says, clear app cache is an action performed by a package that can do it. Yeah, meaning the coding has to be in there for the package to do it. And you know, device care doesn't do it, even though the coding is in there. Clear app cache, it doesn't do that. Well, not anymore. I need to know why. Because cache is where this guy is storing his hacking stuff. Yeah, the cache is where I get all this shit, all this data in apps that keeps coming up all the time. Keeps getting loaded into apps. My camera app shuts off because of it, or it's media storage, or it's something. The cache is where the hacking comes from. because you can put anything in there. Yeah, you can put anything you want in there. Now I'm even formatting the directory, right? Because it's a directory in the root directory of the system partition. You can see that there's a cache directory that you can format. Well, it doesn't actually do anything. Apparently, it doesn't do anything at all. And so it's very suspicious. Like I said, the fact that device care does not clear app cache like it should, even though the action is in there in the debug. Why doesn't it do it? Why does Alpha Inventor have to be the only app that does it? And I still don't know if it does anything, because it's a system menu and it doesn't show anything besides the fact that you click on clear app cache data, it does something, and then, and then it goes away for about a split second. So it's very suspicious. It's a fake operating system. That's what it is. I think it's just a fake operating system, and it's a fake. Because it wasn't always like this. This is, like I said, a recent development. You could see it 4 years ago. I think it was when I bought the 850. I think it was the J6 Plus aside as well. You could see it in the updates that they were fake. Yeah, they were starting. They were starting to put out fake updates with Samsung. They didn't always do this. Like I said, it's not something that Samsung did themselves. This is something that someone else did. Because it was normal for a short while. Then I started to notice that everything was fake. Anyway, I gotta look at these 2 actions to clear app cache and see which one works with what package. Which package is supposed to clear app cache besides Alpha Inventor? Because I don't even think that one does anything. No, I don't think it does anything at all. I haven't been burping all fucking morning, and I feel bloated. I do feel a little bit bloated. Mouth is watering like I'm about to vomit. Wait again until fucking 7. For Chinese. I gotta look at the A50 as well to see why that one drains. It drains really, really bad if it's on. It doesn't even last a day. So I gotta look at the A50 and find out why it's draining. I'll run some more commands on that to see if I can get it to be better. Because it's draining a lot. I kind of want it to be on so I can put SIM cards in it. Just have it be on. So this Woman King matches She-Hulk 100%. Woman King matches making a lot of noise too about being woke about something. I'm not sure, some kind of racist stuff again. So Woman King matches She-Hulk 100%. Shouldn't surprise anybody. Shouldn't surprise anybody. Make 30 fucking gifts and it matches 100%. I fixed the box, so there shouldn't be any more gaps in it to get in there and take my stuff out, or take the phone out. So I got in, I fixed the box in the rear, taped it up. I put in another box to extend it, compressed it so there's no gaps. Compressed it as much as I could, pushed against it in the wall, pushed it into the wall as much as I could to compress it. That way there's no gaps. It should be okay. So so that my phone doesn't fucking go, doesn't fly out of the box. Or my bag. Should be better now. Believe it or not, that box that I'm sleeping in, I can hold more valuables in that box than anybody can in their own house. You know why? You know why? Because it's a box. It's got one way in, and I'm blocking the entrance, and I got my head on the back. Believe it or not, that cardboard box is more secure than anybody's house. And believe me, I dealt with these motherfuckers, these Soviet soldiers, long enough to know that that box is more secure than your house. Yeah, it's a simple, very simple cardboard box. More secure than your own house. Why? Why? Because it's a box. That's the reason why. It's a box. I dealt with these Soviet soldiers long enough to tell you that my box is more secure than your house. Pretty much anybody's house on the planet. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true. It is true. As hard as that might seem to believe, it is true that the box itself is more secure than your house. And I've dealt with these assholes long enough to know that it is more secure than your house. I'm going straight to the chambers. burping shit in the water now. So obviously a little bit less inconvenient than the X-Lax, but I think the burping shit is in the water now in the food as well. Main course. It was yesterday. Main course had it. So this burping shit is making a comeback, just like last winter. Past 3 winters have been like this. It's the burping shit every winter. So it's like I said, it's smells like super trash here. Smells like garbage now. The bird shit everywhere smells like trash. Smells like good stuff. Gotta look at the A50 as well. Maybe I can get it to stop draining my battery. It holds battery if it's up, right? It's up. So definitely, I look at lube. I look at the device care. That thing has 400 lines, over 400 lines of permissions. Okay, there might be duplicates in there, but from what I've seen, there's some 200 to 400 lines of permissions in device care alone, and it still can't clear app cache. It still cannot clear app cache. 200 to 400 lines of permissions for device care, and it cannot clear app cache. Gotta look at that. Let's see what's going on.
The next train to depart at the Toro will be the 0910 Southeastern service to Ashland National via Tunbridge. Order 4 please. Tunbridge, Tunbridge, and Mark, Spencer,
With this web effects.
The next train to depart at platform 6 will be the 0915 Southeastern service to Hastings via where the train divides. Please make sure you travel in the correct part of the train. Please travel in the front 4 coaches of the train for Woodhurst, Battle, St Victoria Square and Hastings. The rear 4 coaches of the train will attach and terminate at Tunbridge Wells. Platform 6 for the 09:15 South Eastern service to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. The next train to arrive at platform 2 is nothing passenger service. Please do not board the next train at platform 2. The next train to depart from platform 6 will be the 09:15 South Eastern service to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. For your Waterloo East, London Bridge, Orpington, St Oaks, Tunbridge, Highlands and Tunbridge Wells where the train divides. Please make sure you travel in the correct part of the train. Please travel in front 4 coaches of the train for Woodhurst, Battle, St Victoria Square and Hastings. The rear 4 coaches of the train will attach and terminate at Tunbridge Wells. Platform 6 for the 09:15 South Eastern service to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells. The next train to depart on platform 3 will be the 09:18 South Eastern service to Gravesend via Sidcup. For your Waterloo East, London Bridge, Peterborough, Lee, Mottingham, Newark, Sidcup, Albury Park, Bexley, Brayford, Dartford, Stonecross, Greenhithe, Swanston, Northfleet and Gravesend. This train has 10 coaches. Platform 3 for the 09:18 South Eastern service to Gravesend via Sidcup. This train does not convey any toilet facilities. Please note, some of the lifts at Dartford are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance.
Got going. It's possible maybe the church people are coming over, but it's early now. It's 10:48. That's what I'm looking at now. Trying to figure out why device care can't clear app cache. Or storage manager, why it doesn't do it. And I tried it before. You can bring up storage manager to manage storage, but it's just a file browser. It's clear cache or anything. So I want to find out why it doesn't do that. It should. Again, if this Alpha Inventor file manager is the only app that does it, I'm guessing it's probably the way it is. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, in Android 12, I saw the options to clear app cache and device care, and it flashed on the screen for a split second and it disappeared. So there's definitely something going on with it now. I took all the permissions off device care because it didn't seem like it was helping me in any kind of way, not even to save battery. So I took all the permissions off from device care. See if it does anything. If it improves charging. Obviously, I care more about charging than clearing app cache, even though clearing app cache might actually help me charge. So we're going to have to look into it some more. And I think Storage Manager needs, because I was trying to figure out why I can't bring up the Storage Manager with an action anymore. I think it's because I uninstalled my files and it uses my files. Come back around 2 to see if they bring any church people some food. They do have good food, guys. Definitely want some soda.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I can.
More motherfuckers. Hopefully, I'm not sure if the church is coming today. This Thursday, we'll see. People all around us. And the stalkers. I had 20p in my pocket and it's missing. Fucking hell. Holy my shoes. Already. because there's been an effort since Android 10. That's when I started to see it, to prevent clearing of app cache. Well, you got to do this on your browser as well, because they love to hack through Chromium and Chrome or Firefox or whatever you have. That's why it's a good idea to clear app cache as much as possible on the browser too. You know, just keep the history. So I noticed this since 10. You know, since they came out with 10, that clearing app cache was becoming more difficult because that's where they're hacking from. Yeah? The kernel has cache, every app has cache, and if you don't have a process that's automated to clear all of it, that's exactly where they're hacking from. See, it's and lo and behold, only one app has the option to clear the app cache, and it's File Manager Plus or Pro or something, whatever. Alpha Inventor and File Manager. That's the only app that I found that brings up that menu to clear app cache, and I'm not even sure it does anything. You know, I'm not even sure if Trim Caches does anything with ADB. See, they made an effort since 10 to stop people from clearing app caches in general, especially for system apps. Now you can find that, you know, you can find some apps that will clear cache, but it's not for system apps. It's only for user apps. Yeah. I go back around 2. I'm not sure if they're coming today. It would be nice if they did. Oh shit. Now it's warm again. It was warm last night too, I was surprised. It's nice weather actually. I like it. Not too hot and not too cold. Nice weather today. Now this CSV file is also the cache. Understand? The CSV file provider software is also the cache. That's what gets flashed when you flash a CSV file. It's the cache, which is more or less what you cannot clear. Now, so again, like I said, I noticed this since Android 10. Device Care was doing the same thing in 10. Sometimes you would get the option to clear app cache in Device Care. Sometimes it would just disappear. Yeah. Let's see. The Incredible She-Hulk. Everybody's walking on the sidewalk because it's so much fun. Also, what I noticed is that the CSV file that flashes the cache will install apps that will hack your phone. Samsung App Cloud. There's 6 or 7 apps that come up sometimes when you change the CSV file. There's about 6 or 7 apps that get installed from the CSV file, and all of those apps will hack your phone. From what I've seen, Samsung App Cloud is just one, 6 or 7. And there's also Wi-Fi. There's a Wi-Fi app in there that comes up sometimes. The Amazon app that I showed you, App Manager Amazon app, is another one. So, like I said, that the CSV file is where it comes from, where the hacking takes place, yeah, more than the AP file. Yeah, so, like I said, 6 or 7 apps that come up in the CSV files all the time. They get installed every time you flash it. Every time you flash a different CSV file, some of those apps get installed. And so it is the CSV file. That's the they call it the binary. Now let's see what we can do with the A50. Can the A50, like I said, I think they damaged the board. Probably managed to flash something, because what I noticed is that the sensor array now in the A50 has an option to flash firmware and doesn't do anything. So what I think they did is that they probably loaded some kind of firmware into the USB charging board, and that's why the USB doesn't work. And it's always telling me there's something in the sensor array firmware update, and it doesn't update because it's fake. There's something in it. That's what it says, because I noticed that it wasn't there before. That's what the A50 says. Some kind of firmware update is available in the sensor array, and it doesn't update. See, so you found a hole. You found a hole in the sensor array to put some code in there to stop the USB board from working. That's what he did. That's why the USB doesn't work on the A50. Yeah, there's something in the shoes again. Definitely smells like fresh dog shit. My head really hurts me. Holy shit. It smells like death. Like dumpster juice. I fucking hate it. That really. Yeah, really good knocking. Just fucking hit it. Sure.
We underestimate the time we need on the company as well, so the only thing we cannot get there.
Some stuff. Go down there. See if we can bring anything from the church people. Didn't get a. Usually give out a notice. Go down there, make sure somebody hungry. Yeah, there's something going on with the A50. This, for sure, it's storing a lot of data in contacts, 9 megabytes. I know it's a saver. Yeah, whatever commands I'm running in here, it seems to have cleared. It seems to have cleared the voicemail notification I was getting from the O2 SIM card. So I don't see that anymore on the A52. So whatever I did, trying to clear app cache has worked, because I don't see the voicemail notification anymore, even though I did for the last 2 years or something. So I think let's see, from 3 years ago, I got that notification that I have voicemail. 2 years maybe, I don't know. It never went away. Now it did. I don't know. I don't know what caused it, but it looks like it worked. Fucking head hurts really bad. I was looking at the commands I was using before to get the storage manager to bring up the file browser to clean up large files or whatever, manage storage. And you got to have my files installed to get that message through, to get that window through Storage Manager, because it doesn't do it on its own. So I got to look at it to make sure that it does work. So I got to put my files back on, sample my files, and then I got to see if I can bring up that window again in Storage Manager to see if I can manage files through Storage Manager. That Storage Manager app is also fake. I'm not sure. Like I said, sometimes it's better to try and delete the package with an action, just in case it has like a fake update. And my head hurts. And I gotta look at it some more. I mean, like I said, the A50, I ran the commands, all the commands that I have for the A52. Like I said, there's something persistent in there coming from somewhere in the phone. I don't know what it is. Could be media storage. You can try freezing that and restarting the phone, see if it does anything. Like I said, there's some persistent data in contact storage. And another app, I forgot which one. I think it was Game? Yeah, Game DOS. Like I said, that's usually how you tell if you have a problem. You have persistent data that doesn't go away, even though we should not have it. So I gotta look at it some more. I have a little bit of time. So yeah, I got the voicemail notification to go away. I'm not sure what I did, to be perfectly honest. It might have been in cache. It could have been one of the actions. I don't know what did it. But the voicemail notification is gone from the A52. I gotta see if it's still present in the A50. It might be. It might be. I had that for the last 2 years. I don't know what's causing it. I have to look at it on the A50 as well. Because, like I said, I've been poking around in their clearing app data, running the job scheduler for contacts. been messing around with it as much as I can to try and clear app cache. Maybe that did it. I don't know what did it. It seems to have cleared that notification out on the phone. So I don't have it now. It was quite annoying, actually. I had it for the last 2 years. Every phone, the A70 did it as well, I think. Before they stole it, the A70 was doing that as well, showing a notification of voicemail. So, yeah. Strange stuff indeed. Now, even though I'm running those broadcast commands and I'm not getting a return or a message or anything, it could be clearing app cache. You know, it might be doing it. You never know. I mean, I've seen some weird shit so far with this one. Some weird, interesting things. Running commands on the A52, the A50, the A70, etc., etc. So maybe those broadcast commands, action commands to clear app cache might actually be working. It's just that I don't get a return. I don't get a menu for it. I don't get anything. I might actually be doing it. I don't know. Who knows? Way around living. Stuff hurts. Yes, John Banks. Hopefully the church people might break something today, I'm not sure. I ran the same command on the A50. It's just that I don't know what they did. Like I said, that sensor array on the A50 says there's a firmware update available, even though it doesn't go, doesn't update anything when you click on it. So they managed to hide some data on the A50 somewhere, where they can block NTP access or something. I don't know what they did. It's very persistent. Like I said, many updates since it happened. I applied many patches on the A50. See if they brought anything down there. Check it out. Pretty damn tired right now. My throat hurts as well. It's either from the EMF or stuff I've been eating out here.
So you see them with pain? Either way, I'm still going to try and look.
I don't think there is anybody over here today.
I would say you belong.
I don't think they have it this week. Maybe once a month or something like that. I left a needle over here. I don't know. Man, my feet are hurting from the fucking hands and the shoes. My legs too.